Question for you. Why build a city that eliminates food waste? What problems does it address?
So for building a city that eliminates food waste, it's very beneficial because it makes it much more space efficient when land isn't wasted on farms that are inefficient. And also food waste makes inefficient transportation systems. So now you have pneumatic tube systems going to your buildings, and transportation is easier and more swift because there's less transportation on food.
Citizens can also feel happier and with less food waste all being on the streets, and you don't have to be next to a big compost plant that smells terrible and releases methane.
All right, good job with your presentation too, by the way. What makes your city futuristic or innovative?
Our city is innovative and futuristic due to our advanced numerous technologies that we use, like our nuclear fusion plant and our vertical farms. Our city zoning also is shaped as an octagon, but it's also modular, so it can easily expand if more people decide to join our city. In addition, it's named Verticalias due to the sky rise and tall buildings that overlook the central of the city.
More things that are futuristic are the vertical farming system, which is very efficient and productive, using drones to harvest food when perfectly ripe and sending it to be packaged with polyhydroxyalkanoate in robot arms, which can be sent through pneumatic tube systems very swiftly and efficiently, which limits food waste.
You have a lot of drones and robots and automation. Does that have an impact on employment opportunities or quality of life for your citizens?
It does a little, but most of them are actually pretty positive. You have people that now can operate the drones, make the drones, and have to overwatch them while they plant the crops and harvest them. This creates a lot of new job opportunities. It's more of a shift than a...
Yeah. Lots of jobs evolve from all the new technologies created by our city, so they kind of change in what you're doing. And through our free K-12 education, there's many job offerings and job education on what you can do for your city.
In addition, our education system is both tech integrated and hands-on, so people can find out what their dream job would be.
Speaking of jobs, would you guys like a job? You guys mentioned some of the challenges. I think you mentioned earthquakes and brush fires. What kind of things have you done to potentially mitigate those risks?
Yeah, one thing that we did was with all of our buses and trains being under a status system, if any emergency vehicles need to get through, the buses can pull through the side and the emergency vehicles can go right through. We also have many hospitals and other buildings to help people, and each 15-minute city neighborhood is connected to a different one. So if your fusion plant goes out in that neighborhood, you can get energy from the other neighborhood.
Yes, and also the hydrogen-powered vehicles are nitrogen purged to force oxygen out, so they're a lot less combustible and explosive. It's a lot less dangerous. And also for earthquakes, there's earthquake prevention systems built within the foundation of buildings.
We also, because we export a lot of food to other neighboring cities, if we ended up encountering a shortage due to natural disasters, we could stop exporting food and instead use that food to help our citizens.
How did the principles of circular economy or regenerative agriculture shape your team's food waste solutions?
Yeah, so the circular economy was a really big part, first of all. So in our recirculating aquaculture system here, we really focus, this is a really good example on making sure we reuse all the byproducts of everything. So for this, we keep reusing the water, and the fishes get constantly reused water, which with sand and microorganisms. And for microanaerobic digestion, we use the methane made by it to make our bioplastic and also to give us energy. And then for the fusion plant here, the fusion reactions can also supply us tritium to restart some of the reactions. And for the desalination brine that it creates, we use it to power our transportation through brine electrolysis.
Byproducts of that can also be used for agricultural irrigation or to create anti-pesticide products. For regenerative agriculture, we produce biochar with the help of chemical engineering, which is made with biomass and biogas in a kiln. And this is done through a process called pyrolysis. And this can help us help the soil heal from the malpractice of the past.
Are there any risks associated with your food waste solutions? Did you have to make any compromises in the design of your city?
Yeah, one risk that we thought of was our micro anaerobic digesters, because they do still release methane like traditional compost, they just contain it. So we store it underground, which is better than traditional compost methods, but still it is a risk or trade-off that we took.
Yeah, we also reuse the methane from that, and one of the trade-off from having such efficient solutions that help minimize food waste is they cost more to be more effective. So that's also a problem that our city manages with the strong economy from all of our advanced technology as well.
And then our economy also can improve with, because we export a lot of food and advanced technology, and through our progressive tax system, we can help improve citizens' lives.
What are the primary things that you think would attract someone to your city to try to grow it?
Yeah, one thing that we think is our rooftop gardens on almost every building. It makes for a very green-looking city, and there's parks and recreation and plenty of job opportunities as well.
Yeah. One of the benefits also of the solutions we helped from food waste is it really helps improve citizens' lives. So now you have food coming to your house very efficiently and quickly. It's also cheaper, and you can use hydrogen-powered transportation to be more efficient and swift with the public transportation system. You can get around a lot faster, and there's lots of community from the 15-minute cities because they create community, and by being connected, they also have the neighborhoods connected with community too. And we also have the sports and recreation and lots of parks too for citizens.
All right, you have a lot of very deep engineering stuff up here, but what resources did you use when finding that information to help you research your stuff here?
One example of something that we used as a resource was we knew nuclear fusion was a very advanced, but advanced technology that was still kind of, it still didn't have full, it was still emerging, but through the ITER project, we learned in France, it was about how they use a tokamak nuclear fusion. They started working on tokamak nuclear fusion plants and learning about how to kind of create them.
And we had also our engineering mentor, John. He really helped us for making sure that all this infrastructure would actually work and it was realistic. And also, like, a source like Science Direct helped us create polyhydroxyalkanoate and research stuff like advanced like that.
Okay, we are at time now, so thank you so